Chelsea match. Oh. Even if Man U is purging, we can never lose to Chelsea.
Nothing is obvious that they fix this match. And I'm baffled, I'm very angry.
When you can bench a Cristiano Ronaldo without a remorse, without apology, you are a man. Man U score clean goal. Chelsea score penalty wey dey highly contestable.
Jorginho should be flogged. You are the last man. You don't even trap some balls.
Before this match, people don't talk say they go scatter Man U, they go scatter them 10-0. Chelsea never baff.
And I'm very, very ashamed for my friends who are Manchester United fans. Very shameful. They actually danced to the anthem that they got a draw.
Now good result for everybody. At least tonight we go sleep in peace. No quarrel.
This result, I feel Manchester City and Liverpool are the happiest.
Although he wastes a lot of chances, that was why I was crying for Messi man to come in.
Hey, although he do this one, coach don't bring something too early. There is nothing. Make them quiet. All the Chelsea fans, make them shut up.
Welcome to Football Fans Tribe. Here we interview Nigerian football fans after matches and we're giving Nigerian football fan content back to back. So if you're new here, please and I beg, click the subscribe button. The match interviews from Manchester United versus Chelsea from a watch party. Here come the rest of the interviews. After I tell you that, please, we are raising funds to go to AFCON in January in Cameroon so that we can watch Super Eagles live. So if you'd like to submit a donation to help our cause, check the pinned comment for bank details so that I can send whatever you have. Nothing is too small and nothing is too big. Thank you as always for the support. Thank you for 30,000 subscribers. Here come the rest of the interview, guys. Really appreciate.
It's a very disappointing game. From the beginning, you understand like the lineup. You can't have Ziyech, the likes of Ziyech and Odoi, when you've been training hard all week to get Timo Werner and Lukaku ready, only for you to start these ones. And Timo Werner has always been ready since last week. Lukaku was already fit. So why would you go and draw against Little Man United? In Peter Juri's voice, they're no longer a big side. They should just try and settle to qualify for Europe. But even though they're no longer a big side, they are way bigger than us now. I'll actually say that one. But this is the first time I'm seeing a Man United come together to celebrate a draw against Chelsea. It means how big we are. That's the truth. So if probably like you get a draw against us, why don't you aim to win? I feel disappointed in the coach because the substitutions was late. He didn't change the formation when he knew that formation was wrong. You didn't remove the tired players. You still kept Ziyech there for what reason? I prefer you had kept O'Doyle and removed Ziyech. Brought in as in bringing Lukaku late. Bring Lukaku as in 60 minutes. Make your changes. The high press, winning back the balls and all that was actually it worked perfectly. If probably the coach was going to switch to crossing, why don't you introduce Lukaku? There's nobody bigger. There's nobody.
Also, just coming and coming and coming
with with nobody to actually put the ball in the net. It was a disappointing football. This one, even though Tuchel comes and say probably it's his fault. I'm a Chelsea fan and I'm a diehard one. I will say the truth. This one, he got everything wrong. Jorginho should be flogged. He should be flogged. If not with cane, but with machete. 47. Because you know that probably you are the back line. You are the last man. You don't even trap some balls. You head the balls away. You clear the ball. If you notice, when Rhys James was at the back, was the last person, he didn't make that mistake or even keeping or trapping the ball, looking for who to pass. But instead, what Jorginho did was Jorginho just assisted to the goal. Next week we'll bounce back, but this league, we're winning the league, no doubt.
I told you now. I told you during the Premier weekend review that Chelsea will not win Manchester United. The other people from the other side who were so carried away by their previous result thought they would win Manchester United. It's a fantastic result for Manchester United. Based on where we are coming from. You don't analyze football with sentiment. Based on where Manchester United is coming from, having a manager, he's not an interim manager, a caretaker manager, going to Stamford Bridge, scoring goal and open play, and Chelsea getting their equalizing goal from a painful and a controversial penalty. It's a good result for Manchester United.
Very good result. And how much should I say praise would you give to the coach? Because he came here with a plan. 3 defensive midfielders in midfield, and then let's stop Chelsea, let's play our football and let's get what we can out of here.
Oh, you have 2 matches to coach. You've gone 4 points out of possible 6. You're a fantastic manager. Michael Carrick should have taken over from Ole Gunnar after Liverpool match. We would have been where we are today. Like the chieftain said, when you can bench a Cristiano Ronaldo without a remorse, without apology, you are a man. When you play 3 defensive midfielders and score a goal on a counter-attack, you are a manager. When you concede a goal against a high-flying Chelsea through a penalty, you are a coach. I look forward I believe Carrick will soon get a job. Carrick is a manager. Then on the side of Chelsea, it's their day. The prodigal son, who they never wanted, have compensated them.
You mean Anthony Taylor?
Yes, Anthony Taylor from today is their man. The reviewed Premier League rules say that any error leading to goal should be reviewed. That penalty is as good as a goal. So you have to review the incident that led to the foul. And there was a clear foul. So what were the VAR officials doing in the VAR room?
No wonder.
I don't know what I'm saying. This is Premier League. Local fans will say they fixed the game. To me, there was no fixed match. Now, in as much as not playing him gave Chelsea players the morale to come and attack Manchester United because there was no poster boy over there, you know. But when he came in, he's no longer peg C, so he couldn't mark, you know. So Chelsea attacked Manchester United, and that led to that pressure. You know, when you consider about 17 to 16 corner kicks, the pressure was on you. But did we get the result we wanted? Yes. Whatever we did here, we are not the first team to do it. Mourinho in Chelsea played against a West Ham 8-man defenders. He is the first manager to play 8-1-1 formation. 8 defenders, 1 attack, 1 midfielder and 1 attacker. They criticized him for playing 17th century football. He said, no problem. Any tactics that can give you a result is your tactics. So Manchester United tried. Manchester United played their best game. We won the game. The new manager is here to balance the team. He's more experienced than Carrick. So he's coming to balance the game. I don't buy the idea of him not managing big boys. A manager is a manager. He can't manage big boys, but he has coached big boys. He has tutored big men who are Champions League winners today. So who is Cristiano Ronaldo? We have been bringing clubs from nowhere to somewhere. And Manchester United is not from nowhere. We are somewhere. Just want to get to another level. So I believe the future is bright. Arsenal should be very careful.
Actually, this is one of the biggest matches in England. Looking at the issues that surrounds Manchester United, second of their coach, and putting off Carrick to be the interim coach. I feel they fix this match because for Tuchel to start with Werner, who is a misfiring plug, is a great sign of fixing this match. He's supposed to start this match with Pulisic, with Mount, and keep Werner and Ziyech at the bench. Leaving them and looking at the way the referee is blowing the match, offsides are given. Nothing. It's obvious that they fix this match. And I'm baffled. I'm very angry. Wearing my expensive jersey coming out to support my club and they fix this match. Belittling me to come to the same level with Manchester United is enough embarrassment. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Minus those players that you feel he left on the bench, you feel Lukaku, this was a match crying for Romelu Lukaku, right?
Yes. Even if Lukaku just came back from injury, Lukaku should have come up. I thought putting Werner there is just to see the bullets that Man United have. And when they've seen the bullet with Timo Werner, they're supposed to have introduced Romelu Lukaku at the second half and not just 10 minutes to finish the match. What can he do in 10 minutes? He cannot even adjust. He can't understand the game. So it's a fixed match. It's a fixed match. Tuchel actually messed us up and we have dropped in the table. You know, we lost 2 points today. Yeah. Just
exactly. That's what I wanted to ask. It feels like a loss.
Yeah, it's a loss to me. Playing draw with Man U with the fitness and the standard where Chelsea have maintained, it's a great loss to me. I'm heartbroken. I'm not happy at all. Because I can bet anything that Chelsea will win Man U at their current state anytime, any day. I'm not removing the fact that when they sack a coach, players try to impress the new coach. But Man U didn't play nothing. They played nothing. Can you imagine 16 corners against 2? That's not a football to play. So it's purely a fixed match, but kudos to England. They've done well.
For me, I feel the essence of VAR every time they disappoint me. I know say Wan-Bissaka made it contact, but VAR work no be to check incidents. What of the foul ball, obvious foul ball on Bailey before that time? No be the kind of things VAR dey check. I don't see where they score goal. VAR go spot foul ball, cancel the goal. But this one na penalty before an incident, dem don't even review am. Na so Anthony Taylor, wey Chelsea fans don sign petition to no blow their match again, na so im wan use compensate dem. Na the only analysis wey me I dey ask the whole world. Na so im wan use go check am. Chelsea fans had over many million signatures wey dem don sign for this man to dey blow their match again. Na so im wan use compensate dem. On the match, as a Manchester United chieftain, my brother, I must tell you for free, say this match, I am overly impressed. Chelsea, I tell people, Chelsea no fit score Man U for open play. No. See, Chelsea no fit score Man U for open play. Man U score clean goal. Chelsea score penalty wey dey highly contestable, controversial. I don't understand. So for me, I happy for the results. Michael Carrick, well done. Imagine Michael Carrick, 2 big matches, 4 points. He just get Chelsea beg for draw for Stamford Bridge today. It's an upset as far as I'm concerned. This result is an upset. As far as I am concerned, this result is an upset. Chelsea, I saw their fans they jump up. They knew they saw it. Half will throw Biati. No. Listen, for me, I'm happy about the results. I'm comfortable with the results. I'm okay with the results. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very
looking forward to Rangnick now.
The good thing about Rangnick is that he's coming on an interim basis. As it stands now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has already scattered our season. If Rangnick will be able to qualify for the Champions League spot, I will tell you, based on what happened to Manchester, if they give you Winch and Satan, you go choose Winch. Exactly. If Rangnick will be able to take us to the Champions League spots, believe you me, as a Manchester United chieftain, it will be a fulfilled season for me. Because waiting don't spoil, don't already spoil. Now to begin the amend, waiting my you then now to begin the amend our season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer don't scatter for us.
The match makes sense. I tap die, and you know, say before this match, people don't talk say they go scatter Man U, they go scatter them 10-0. But you know one thing about derby games like this, anything you don't play for before, you go throw and come out for window. All of them go die there, and we see say Carrick do one kind of tactics. He come on Ronaldo first. Ronaldo go rest. People go put eye for your body. You don't put her for bench. Say just day. Chelsea never bath. She understand. So, but what we see for inside the game now, say both teams won't prove a point. Chelsea no say Man City they pursue them, Liverpool they pursue them, they won't win. But Man U take the game to them. We see Man U show workings, like say maybe one now Ole Soldier, maybe give them sleeping tablets.
Same players, I don't understand.
Players, so but one thing we need to understand is say sometimes a change they bring about different feeling for inside the team. Ole don't come out, you don't carry say me keep Ole don't come out. So the new person come there now. He can look say, if I don't play well, they will carry my jersey. Man begin to play because new coach they come go look say you know Sabi look sure come up for here. So everybody now they play for the jersey. Now what we see this evening. And for Chelsea, they need to understand say people say no matter how they invisible, somebody they will know na tablet. We get a medicine for inside here. One understand one thing I say. These two clubs they always they get at themselves. They sabi themselves where. Even
the form B when he
play for Man U before, Lukaku don't play for. Match don't play for Chelsea before. Lukaku don't play for Man U before. So they're gonna tell one or two say, see that guy, see as they play. See someone says they play. So everybody don't get their things, and everybody Carrick won't get job. Carrick won't pursue Rangnick. So
they on audition.
Everybody they do waiting they want to do. After all, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when he get the job, what he do? He make sure say he get the job permanently before he can begin a flop. So everybody want make sure say they stamp something for inside this game.
If you check currently now for the past 5 years. I know recently it's been very difficult for Chelsea to beat Manchester United, but then I would say I'm very, very disappointed because obviously the talent on ground, on show today, for both teams was good. But when you talk about the form of the two teams,
there's a big difference.
It's a very, very huge difference. But then getting opportunities in the first half, all the chances we got in the first half and we failed to use them. Definitely I knew something like this was going to happen. So for me, I'm disappointed, honestly.
Your thoughts on that penalty?
I've heard a lot of things. I've heard so many things, and it's always difficult to make somebody shift grounds from their point of view, especially when you formed an opinion and you are this kind of person that is always difficult to shift grounds. Norman Vincent said you don't win arguments. When you are this kind of person that is always bent on winning arguments, you lose friends. So we don't make arguments because we want to win friends. Because we want to win the argument. We argue because we want to bring facts and realities to point.
I want to learn.
Yeah, and so we can learn. That's what Norman Vincent said. So you win arguments all the time, you lose friends. So for me, that was a penalty. Football is a contact sport, no doubt. Football is a contact sport. But if the contact becomes an infringement, a foul is a foul, whether inside the box or outside of the box. Was there an infringement? Yes, very serious one, because ordinarily if one Bissaka didn't kick the heel of Thiago Silva, definitely he would have kept that ball. And who knows what would have come out of it. So for me, if you say that was not a penalty, I don't know what else should be a penalty. So just a clear penalty.
You feel there's anything the coach could have done differently?
It depends on what point of view you're coming from. What the coach could have done differently, like starting Lukaku, like
earlier substitutions,
Pulisic, making substitutions early enough in the game. For me, I think the game plan was good. We just failed to use our chances. Like we are not celebrating because we are completely disappointed, and I'm very, very ashamed for my friends who are Manchester United fans, that they actually played their anthem first and they were jubilating and screaming and dancing to the anthem. Very shameful. They actually danced to the anthem, that they got a draw from a disappointing game, and they were claiming that Chelsea had a chance. The only chance they had to score was from that penalty, and we are actually disappointed that Jorginho made a mistake. But we are not saying it was because of that mistake they had their goal. That's to tell you the difference. So the quality and the grounds have shifted, and what a shame. What a shame that my friends will be celebrating a draw.
See macho. You know, one thing for sure is that I knew that this game, Chelsea is not going to win us.
You knew. Yeah. You knew.
Immediately I start, I told them that the highest Chelsea we get is draw. That even if Man U is purging, we can never lose to Chelsea. It's not possible. And we scored the goal first, and they give them controversial penalty, because if you look at the match, Bailey fell. Somebody fell Bailey before this guy kicked Thiago Silva leg. Why didn't they look at the falling of Bailey first? Do you understand? Even if Ronaldo scored that goal, that 9-minute goal, VAR will cancel it. I knew that it's going to be draw. That Chelsea can never win us. Tomorrow you win the match now. How can you play with Fred and
McTominay and
Matic that is not a first 11, and you say you will not win the match? If Watford can win me, Liverpool can win me, why can't Chelsea do it? So I won the match now.
No be the result what I expect, but you go also know say football go always be football. That is why Lionel Messi 2012 wey score 94 goals playing against Chelsea for Champions League was not able to score. Chelsea are even one man down, played 2-2 against untouchable almighty Barcelona that year. So now this one get to show you how Thomas Tuchel don raise Chelsea reach where we say Man U dey draw for our home. All their fans dey sweat with excitement. And Chelsea dey invest, and everybody knows say today is not our day. This is one of those days that Guardiola boys go play well. He no go win. Now the kind results will come out today. But I'm not too disappointed in Chelsea. The only disappointment I forget now say we lose the match. But sharing the result against Manchester United, one of the biggest club in England according to record. So it's a good one for Chelsea today.
Enjoy. What did you say the coach for do differently?
In waste time for substitute. I believe saying Messi Mount and Lukaku, they were crying to come in since. Iderima is scored 2-1. Waiting into against Burnley, in for repeater. In for don't tell them say, oh, yeah, come play. You understand? So I believe say that Lukaku and Messi Mount and Pulisic substitution for day quicker than as he come. So I believe say now waiting into wrong. That is all. That'll be bad result for Chelsea. But the only painful thing what I get for this game. Now my team, although he wastes a lot of chances, that was why I was crying for Messi Man to come in. That first ball where Fernandez misplay to Odoi. Now Messi Man there, accurate shot, he don't dey inside. This game just dey for our hand. I don't know why we no fit steal am. If na Chelsea cause that penalty, then forgive us red card. They forgive us red card. I don't know why Man U anytime decision go against them, then they forget say. Some of the scene where Sir Alex Ferguson don't commit, now then they still suffer for. Those days we go play Manchester United, they go carry red card, give Fernando Torres way another person match. Chicharito go see enter offside, they go see carry go give am. For penalty way, Thiago Silva leg they close to the ball. Fine, the player want kick the ball, but he mistakenly kick Thiago Silva leg before they. I don't know what they want review. If now for Champions League, then for open my talk, or na because say they don't sign all the referee give for Man U favor. So the penalty na penalty. I thank God say Jorginho is coming because now only I know 2-2 on this night.
If you check the last 7 games between Manchester United and Chelsea, Chelsea never fit win United for the Premier League. And then a result we will see coming. In fact, Man, you don't keep clean sheet for the last 4 games. So don't be result will take us by surprise. I know say fear para still there for Man U body for that particular game. And I make them not even really put up waiting we expect them to put. But be that as it may, now good result for everybody. At least tonight to go sleep in peace. No quarrel.
No noise from anybody.
Tomorrow we enter bus, we enter bus, with our mind, go they talk say conductor no go they ginger you or your chain because say man you win today. Tomorrow, as it enter downfall, it guys there on your, because that goes straighten you up, So, but a very good game. I know they surprised like I talk. I expect the game to end like that. The only disappointment for the Chelsea fan because they get so many, big beliefs. Say, today they go collect based on the palliative way man you they give. But as it be, God pass them, and we don't see him say it don't go. It don't be waiting. We see football. Football na game of. If you go anywhere, now biscuit, you don't know where it go break. I don't say on this evening. So now normal thing.
What do you think of Sancho? 2 games, 2 goals now. After all the way by him come out.
Yeah, that Sancho matter. I mean, not a reason now because Sancho, when they say this guy, she na abandon project. But as he be now, where only come, it be like say okay, 2 games, 2 goals under Carrick. Carrick don't they carry him, they go. But the problem now we're going to ask if Ragnick come, Sancho, go see the show. But Moku just hope say good times for United, very good goal from Sancho. The way you said that man, Edward Mendy,
was bitter.
He should say yes, say he didn't body. But big one for United. I think this one a confidence booster for them to show them say they over yet, so then go still get hope as far as the season is concerned.
For the match, so many people felt that Man U were coming to receive a lot of goals. You understand, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Carrick set up the game. He set up the game to not to concede so many goals. You understand? And
magic.
And from the beginning of the match, if he had from the beginning, if he had told him that he's going to get a draw, he would have been happy. That was how he set up the game. You understand? He set up the game with 3 defensive midfielders. You understand? He didn't play Ronaldo from the beginning, which was very good. You understand? I felt bringing Ronaldo the time he did was even wrong. The match was well balanced the way it was without Ronaldo. When Ronaldo came, he got isolated. He didn't get so many touches and all that. But Sancho, we saw how Sancho ran everywhere. He was pacey. He defended. He pressed high. But when Ronaldo came, the game kind of slowed for Manchester United. Then Chelsea planned the game to win the match. You understand? They played their most fit players. You understand? They had the likes of Lukaku. He's back from injury, but he didn't start him probably because he's match rusty. He's not fit. We cannot give Carrick so much credit now. There's this frenzy that comes with having a new coach. Everybody, even all the players, they want to perform and all that. And I feel that's what is currently happening in Man U. I feel even this new guy coming in, it's going to be something similar. The players are going to get gingered and all that. But I want to see how they are going to perform by January. When the new guy coming has stayed and other when a new coach comes in, it's like he's coming with fresh ideas. But when the way Premiership is now, when after 3, 4, 5 matches, other people will now know how to play against him. That's where we now know the good coaches and the likes of Pep and the Klopp and all that. And for this result, I feel Manchester City and Liverpool are the happiest. You understand? Now them benefit pass for this result. I don't think them the happy pass for this result. They draw good.
Oh boy, for Man U to draw Chelsea, no be juju be that. Because now something we say nobody see am coming, understand? And Man U now they don't do like one kind what they call them, one kind small boy we see one winch tie their destiny down, understand? One small pastor can't deliver them for that winch, understand? And the demon now, if you ask me who be the demon, I'm gonna social and I be the demon. Now Carrick now don't go and deliver them for that spirit way the day before. So for sure for Man U today, I think that they win the match because I don't see anything making Man U drawing this match. And tell me say they don't win the match. There is nothing because if you check the play today, hi guy, if Man U play like this against Arsenal, me myself I tell you say Man U go win Arsenal. Because if you see their spirit, everything, then commit all themselves for the football. You don't understand? They don't care anything will come out. The defensive midfield, the defense line, but thank God say that they are wrong 80 million, no they around. Because if that guy there around, oh my God. If you not give them the ball, he go score on goal. So for sure for Man U today, I didn't get the winning man. All the Chelsea fans made them just zip up. There is nothing where they will fit tell me. Made them just close that. Made them just come. I don't know what I will tell you, but more quiet, more silent. All the Chelsea fans, because if they say they win this match, none of them will go bring any excuse come around. You don't understand? As soon as I draw the match, I even want me to even lose the match because if you see what Man U play today, Man U play the better game than them. If you expect Chelsea to win the match, why not say if you see their performance and their form where they guy, who be Man U for where they now? Watford go beat what you call Man U. Now Chelsea no go beat them. With all the players now when I draw match today, say oh do this one, coach don't bring something to early. There is nothing. Make them quiet. Nothing. All the Chelsea fans make them shut up. They don't get around today, and it don't really show you say who get Premier League. Don't they around already? Who be that? Man City. Now then get this Premier League. Nothing where anybody go tell me. And if you see this Chelsea, this problem don't continue. Nobody saying don't stop. This draw, the next one I lose. I tell you the truth. I don't care who they follow play. The next one I lose.